The Foolish Mouse. Once upon a time, there was an ongoing internal conflict between the families of mice and the families of weasels, as they had always been at war. Neither side liked the other, and they were constantly fighting. In these battles, the mice were always defeated, while the weasels emerged victorious. Finally, after much disappointment, a group of mice gathered to discuss how they could defeat the weasels. Read also the story of the bat with the birds and animals. At that moment, a young mouse stood up and said, "My friends, we always lose the battle. Do you know why we are always defeated? It's because we are not disciplined. Our army fights like fools and idiots. We have no structure, no leader, and our war plans are worthless. No one listens to anyone. Everyone thinks they are the best, doing whatever they want and fighting in any way they choose. Do you think we can win this way? Of course not. If we want to win, we must choose a leader, follow their instructions, and then attack the enemy." Read also the story of the wolf and the sheep. Everyone was impressed by the young mouse's words and followed him, declaring him the leader of the battle without even knowing if he was worthy of this position. The young mouse thus became the leader and felt as if he had been lifted to the seventh heaven. He had spoken of many great things during the meeting, acting as if he were a truly great leader. However, in reality, this mouse knew nothing about leading a war. He did not understand the rules of battle, how to attack the enemy, or even how to plan a defense in case of defeat. He knew none of these things. Read also the story of the fox and the butterfly. After becoming the leader, the young mouse forgot everything and enjoyed his status. He commanded all the mice, saying, "Now that I am your leader, I should be respected by everyone, just like humans respect their leaders. You must organize a royal tour of every small and large area, and my picture should be printed in all the newspapers. First, you should learn how to respect your leader." He completely neglected the main issue of the weasels, and instead he became a figure of admiration and servitude. His pictures were swiftly printed, and he believed he was truly a great personality. Read also the story of the cowardly mouse, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. He also tried to make himself stand out as the greatest person in his community. One day, he even wore a large iron suit and a crown with two big horns on top. One day, a small mouse asked him, "What about the fight?" The young mouse replied, "What war?" The small mouse said indifferently to the leader, "You were supposed to teach the weasels a lesson." Read also the story of the two monkeys and the train. The young mouse hesitated nervously and said, "Well, go ask the fortune-teller for the right time, and then we will start the war. Go now." Someone checked the calendar for the right time to start the war against the weasels, and they attacked. But what happened was the same old story. Although the group of mice was clever, the weasels defeated them once again. Read also the story of the plan to catch the rabbit. The mice tried to save their lives, rushing back to their burrows, but the mouse leader found himself stuck in the doorway because of the fake horns he wore on his head. The weasels easily captured the mouse leader, as he couldn't escape. The poor leader's foolish and ridiculous behavior cost him his life.